Hey guys, it is Thursday, May the 14th, 2020, and it is our last Thursday of the year. I can't even believe that you only have 5 actual school days left in this whole school year. Remember that this is your last full week of school, your week 7 of your remote learning. Remember that all of your work is due to your teachers tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day they're going to take things. So, make sure that you're really working hard today and tomorrow. Really focus, get that stuff turned in. And be sure you're asking your teachers any kind of questions that you need to ask to get yourself totally cleared for the year, okay? So again, another beautiful sunny day, as you can see over here. High of 58, low of 39. Again, get outside if you can. All right, let's talk about our foreign language today. Again, staying on the continent of Africa. We're talking about the language of Afrikaans. Okay, that's the actual name of the language. So I'm going to show you down here, kind of on this tip, on this point, at the bottom of the continent, is mainly where Afrikaans is spoken. Those are the main places. And so if you look kind of over here on this map, you'll see that those are the countries of South Africa and Namibia. And there are a few places kind of around those two that speak a little bit of Afrikaans as well. But South Africa and Namibia are the main 2 countries that speak Afrikaans. All right, so let's talk about South Africa first. After we talk about how to say hello in Afrikaans, which is super similar to how we say it, they just replace the E with an A and say hallo, like hello. All right. Their language, believe it or not, is actually derived from a form of Dutch. Remember, all the way from the Netherlands that we talked about a long time ago, because they actually were the original kind of conquerors of that area. And those Protestant settlers way back in the 17th century brought their language to South Africa, and they kind of combined it with a little bit of the native tribal languages there to create Afrikaans. So let's look at this South African flag. Isn't it pretty? I mean, it's one of the most colorful flags that we've seen. Definitely a super unique design. It's kind of got that, it's kind of like a Y, a sideways capital Y. So this flag actually was designed in March of 1994, so it's not a very old flag considering the length of the history of the world, but that is when South Africa became its own true independent country and all of the infighting that was happening ended. So you'll see that 3 of the flag colors, the red and the white and the blue, represent the British beginnings of the South African nation, and they were taken from the flag of what was called the Boer Republics, which was one of the factions fighting in South Africa. Then the other 3 colors, the green and the black and the gold, were taken from the flag of the African National Congress. They actually have meaning behind those colors. The green symbolizes the fertility of the land, their agricultural resources. The black represents the people of the nation, and the gold represents, again, the nation's mineral wealth. All right, so that's South Africa. Really pretty flag. And then let's move and talk about Namibia and the flag of Namibia. So again, this kind of looks a lot like the flag of Tanzania, right? It's got those 2 triangles with that diagonal slash in between there. So you can kind of see a little bit of a connection there with those countries and those flags. They actually have representations of all their colors. The red represents the most important resource to Namibia, their people, their heroism and their determination to build a future of equal opportunity for everyone. The white stripes refer to peace and unity. The green symbolizes their vegetation and their agricultural resources, so you see a lot of similarities in their representations. The blue represents the sky and the ocean, the country's precious water resources, because it's a very hot, very dry area, so those water sources are very valuable to them. And then, of course, you see that golden yellow sun there, which represents life and energy. Believe it or not, Namibia was a long time under the control of South Africa. They won their independence from South Africa in 1990. And so that's when this flag came into existence. So really interesting history there. Language of Afrikaans, and they say hallo when they are greeting someone. All right, so we're going to move on and we're going to talk about our observance for today. And our observance is very American. So today is what we call Stars and Stripes Forever Day. And it's a holiday that takes place every year on the anniversary of the very first public performance of this song. Okay? They played this song for the first time on May 14th of 1897 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where they were unveiling a new statue of George Washington, our first U.S. president. And the Stars and Stripes Forever is a patriotic American song written and composed by a man named John Philip Sousa. And most people feel that it is the masterpiece of his whole life and his whole career. And in 1987, in an act of Congress, the U.S. Congress, it was made the National March song of the United States of America. So, Stars and Stripes Forever Day, if you've never heard that song, look it up today, listen to it, and kind of learn a new patriotic song. And that's going to take us to our word for the day. Now, our word for the day is patriotism. Patriotism. So, to have patriotism, or to be patriotic, or to be considered a patriot, it means that you have devotion to and support for your country, and that you show it. You show that devotion to your country and your support for your country. So I'm going to give you an example sentence, okay? To show patriotism, we can sing the Stars and Stripes Forever. That shows my devotion to and my love of my country. So I want you to think of another way that we can show patriotism. So use that in your word of the day sentence. To show patriotism, we can do what? Okay? Put that in our comment box, okay? And then we're going to talk about your brain teaser for today. I'm so sad. This is our last rebus for the year. Yesterday I should have said it was our last Ditloid for the year too, because we won't have one next week. So I want you to look really carefully, obviously, at this picture in your rebus. Look at the letters represented, what they form, the shape that they're in, and I want you to see if you can come up with the answer to our last rebus brain teaser for the year. Drop that in the comment box, as well as your word of the day sentence. I'll be checking your online programs for more dojo points. Remember, you can do them all the way up until that last day of school for dojo points, because I am going to figure out who has the high number of points in each group, and we're going to do prizes for those kiddos. And so let's go back to our Afrikaans, and we're going to learn how to say goodbye in Afrikaans, and it's this word right here. And it's kind of a cool, kind of a fun sounding word. You say totsiens, kind of almost like toodaloo or, whatever, but it's totsiens to say goodbye in Afrikaans. So I will say totsiens to you guys today. Get out and enjoy this day, but finish up your work for the year. Super important. Drop your word of the day sentence and your brain teaser in the comment box. And I'll see you tomorrow for our last Friday. Have a great day, guys.